Oskaloosa Indians basketball action is on the air.
Brought to you by Mahaska, Bank Iowa, Clow Valve Company, Kelly Style Insurance, Oskaloosa Area Chamber, Petrito Orthodontics, Hawkeye Real Estate, Swim Sports, Awards and Screen Printing, Raymond James Financial Services, William Penn University, Fairway, Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, Roxfort's Decorating Center, Pella Printing, Penn Central Mall, Oskaloosa Vision Center, Robert Auld Investments, and Mahaska Drug. And now, live Oskaloosa basketball action
on the No Coast Network.
As you can see, if you're checking out our video or you're tuned in, we appreciate you for joining us. The boys are warming up. We're about 11 minutes away from the opening tap of that one. We're going to wrap up the girls and get set for the boys. When we return after this, it was a final of 66-26 Pella Christian over the Oskaloosa girls right here on the No Coast Network.
Kitchen cabinets dated and dingy? Before you go through the mess and expense of installing new cabinets, consider letting Lake Painting of New Sharon give your existing cabinets a facelift. Our process and products provide a factory finish at a fraction of the price. Hi, I'm Alan Lake, and we would love to help you achieve the look of a new kitchen without the headache of renovation. Call us today at 641-637-8015 for a free estimate. That's 641-637-8015.
Holding, number 79, defense, first down. I'm also holding a party tonight.
Great call by the official. Looks like we've got another flag on the field.
Holding, a Pepsi. Necessary refreshment.
Hey, Ted, bring some of that Pepsi to my party.
Pepsi and the NFL. Welcome to the Fun Doesn't End Zone.
At Clow Valve Company, being the premier place to work is part of our core vision, and this includes helping our local community be a premier place to live. Clow cares and is committed to creating a happier and healthier community. By volunteering in local events and fundraisers. By donating to nonprofit organizations. By leaving a better tomorrow than today. Clow is more.
We are Clow Valve.
Dreams start early, illustrated straight from the heart. Big or small, dreams take hard work to grow into reality. To bring your dreams to life, sometimes you need a little help. So surround yourself with people who believe in your dreams and count on Bank Iowa to help you reach them. Bank Iowa, for the dreamer in all of us.
Hawkeye Real Estate is your one-stop source for everything real estate in Mahaska County and the surrounding area. Whether commercial, residential, or acreages, we've got you covered with the area's largest pool of real estate professionals, full-time support staff, and property management services. With over $19 million in sales volume for 2016, Hawkeye continues to be Oskaloosa's leading real estate office. Discover what thousands already know. When it's time to make a move, get the Hawkeye Edge.
At Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, getting your prescription filled is easy. The large covered drive-thru and easy access to the front door is convenient, and the friendly staff is always ready to help you. With a variety of goods and home decor, Mahaska Drug is sure to have the perfect gift for any occasion. Have your favorite photos developed and framed at Mahaska Drug's framing counter, and cherish your memories for years to come. It's all at Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, where they have been committed to a healthy community for over 20 years. Call 673-3439 or stop in today. At Mahaska.
The boys getting set to go. The number one ranked Oskaloosa Indians come in with a very impressive record at 12-1 overall, 7-0 in Little Hawkeye, but are coming off of their first loss of the season. They're taking on a Pella Christian team who's 4-9 overall and 2-5 in the Little Hawkeye and have struggled, but did get a nice win, I believe, a couple of weeks ago over Dallas Center Grimes. So
they did have a nice win over Dallas Center Grimes.
Now, DCG, I know, doesn't have all of their guys at full strength, but for me, when I look at Pella Christian, it just seems like this is a team that they have some interesting pieces, Doug, but they just don't seem to match up too well with anybody in this conference this year.
Well, yes and no. If there is one team that actually can kind of match up with Oskaloosa, I think it would be Pella Christian. They can go 6-9, 6'6" and 6'6". So they do have some serious height in Van Gorp, Heisman, and both Heismans. So they've got some height, and they can match up. They did defeat DCG back on January 9th, 57-54, so that was a nice win for them. They are on a 3-game losing streak. Oskaloosa currently holds a 4-game winning streak against Pella Christian. And, you know, I hope we are ready to play tonight, because I think it was 2 years ago we sat here and we watched, it might have been a #1 ranked Pella Christian team go down to in an upset to Oskaloosa. I'm not sure if they were one, but they were very highly ranked at the time, and Oskaloosa pulled the upset here at Pella Christian.
When you look at the Oskaloosa side of things, they're coming off the 74-70 overtime loss to Dubuque Wahlert, and we talked about it a little bit earlier, Doug, but what do you think the last few days have been with the long layoff? It's been almost a week since they've played, but also coming off of their first loss of the year.
Well, I know they took Monday off. I think they just, it's pretty businesslike once you get into the grind of the season, which we are in the grind part of the season right now. And they took Monday off, kind of refresh a little bit. That was a tough trip up to Dubuque Wahlert. They left at 7:30 in the morning, 3-hour drive. Played a very good Dubuque Wahlert team, which is ranked this week. I think they come in at number 8. And so we led at halftime by 10. We led almost the whole game. And then things kind of fell apart there towards the end. We did not play very well. This team has not played well on the road as a whole. So that's one thing to watch tonight. Pella Christian in the first matchup did give the Indians a little bit of a tussle there in the first quarter and a half, and before Oskaloosa was able to start to pull away.
Oskaloosa likely going to be led by any one of Jared Cruz, Xavier Foster, or Cole Henry scoring the ball. Also have a very good shooter in Spencer Tucker, who flanks them as the guard. Tanner DeCock, a good defensive stopper, and Ryan Yates off the bench, both average about 6 points a game. And then Tucker Nunnikoven, the 7th guy in the rotation, averages about 2 points a game. And that's pretty much it in terms of the players that we see on a regular basis. But while the rotation has really gotten tight here, Doug, the last couple of weeks, I can say this, that we're seeing some really good ball being played by everybody, and you can tell what their roles are by watching this team play.
Yeah, good point, Emery. One thing about the Dubuque game that hurt us a little bit was that Tanner nor Ryan scored in that game. Tanner took 1 shot, Ryan took 2 shots. Tanner is actually has the leading percentage at almost 52% from 3-point land. So those guys need to look for their shots. We need about 10 points out of that position in a game, and those guys need to look for their shots a little bit more. They're very unselfish. Everybody on this team is unselfish, but teams are going to lay off of especially Tanner, and he's got to knock down shots, which he has been. He just needs to keep looking for it.
Yeah, this season he's over 51% from 3-point range. He's also 54% from the floor overall. 57% as a team, 45% 3-point shooting for Oskaloosa. Those are some hefty percentages. As long as you're shooting that well, you're going to be in any game you play, no matter who you're playing. Pella Christian, on the other hand, Alex Heisman has been the guy who has led them with 10.2 points per game. Dan Jungling just under 10 points a game. Jaden Heisman's got 9 a game. Jake Pringle and Jack Vermeer are right around the 7 to 6 points per game mark. They average about 53 points scored per game. That's about 21 points less than Oskaloosa, and their shooting percentages are not near what the Indians are, but you talked about it. They do have some legitimate length that could find ways to stymie Oskaloosa if they find themselves getting in foul trouble or playing sloppy.
Well, we'll go back to the first game, and I said this, and I'm going to stick by it. If we can get out of here with a double-digit win, I think that would be an excellent win here at PC tonight. I felt like the Alex Heisman was very athletic at 6'6", and he was only going to get better throughout the year, and I thought this team would improve. They are not playing very well right now, but you know they're going to be jacked up to play the #1 team in the state, and they're going to bring their best A game here tonight. So Oskaloosa has to answer the bell.
We'll take a short break, come back with the starting lineups and the opening tap after this here on the No Coast Network.
The student community at William Penn made an impression on me. It's a real statement that you can come here and be part of something real.
You have the opportunity to participate in activities.
The
coaches are awesome. It's easy to play for coaches that care about you.
The real experiences at Penn have helped shape who I'm going to be when I graduate. I work harder because I want to be part of the conversation in class.
I am a leader.
I am a trailblazer.
I'm proud to be a statesman.
If you think there's room for improvement in your investment game plan, or that maybe you should send in some new plays, take a time out and talk to an experienced investment professional. I'm Bob Auld of Robert Auld Investments, an investment advisor with over 31 years of experience in Oskaloosa and Southern Iowa. Let me help you find some new strategies. Call 673-9448 or 1-800-444-AULD.
Robert Auld is a registered representative offering securities and investment advisory services through SagePoint Financial Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
If you are looking for brand names close to home, then look no further than Penn Central Mall in Oskaloosa. Penn Central Mall has a wide variety of stores for people of all ages. Find the perfect pair of silver or Vigas jeans at Maurice's, get a pair of Oakley sunglasses from the smiling staff at Eye Care Partners, cozy up with Ashley Furniture from Gilworth Furniture, and find that dazzling diamond from Gardner Collier Jewelry. When you're done, grab a bite to eat at Mirachito or the Pizza Ranch. It's all at Penn Central Mall in Oskaloosa. Shop, walk, and enjoy Penn Central Mall.
We're back live from the Pella Christian High School Gymnasium, and if you are a fan of high school basketball, you should be a fan of the Oskaloosa Indians, as this is as high-flying a team as we've seen at this level. And I don't know about you, Doug, but I don't know if I've seen as many dunks in a season for a high school team as we've been able to be blessed to see from Oskaloosa so far here.
Well, no doubt about it, Emory. I went to a Central Simpson game on Tuesday night, a D3 Iowa Conference game, and it was nowhere close to what we're seeing dunk-wise here at the high school level.
As the two teams get set for their starting lineups. The starters for Oskaloosa will be out there and be introduced. They are wearing maroon uniforms trimmed in the gray and white. White numbers front and the back. Oskaloosa across the chest. Shooting at our right hoop here in the first half. And here come the Indian starters. First, Spencer Tucker. 6 foot even, a senior. Out there as well, 5'11", senior Tanner DeCock. The 6'11" sophomore, the highly touted Xavier Foster. Big X, the X-Man. The 6'9" junior Cole Henry.
I look for Cole to have a big night tonight. Emory struggled a little bit up at Dubuque. I look for him to bounce back.
And then finally, Jared Cruz, the senior, 6'5". Jared Cruz, the 12-1 Indians, 7-0 in the conference, first time through. They start the second time through here. And here the lights come off, and the rave is back on. And the first one to be introduced is sophomore Dan Jungling. He is a 5'9" sophomore. The 6'6" junior Jaden Heisman. The junior Jake Pringle at 6'2". Trevin Cadwell, the 6' senior, and finally the other 6'6" man, leading scorer on the season, senior Alex Heisman. As Coach Larry Hessing and his team come in at 4-9 overall, 2-5 in the Little Hawkeye. They're not necessarily used to winning all the games that they play. They'll invariably go around the 500 mark, even in their best seasons, but that is largely due to the fact that they play bigger schools. And when it comes tournament time, they're going up there to Wells Fargo more often than not. This year, we'll see if they're able to do so, but as it stands right now, they have some work to do in that regard as well. Pella Christian, for our radio audience, wearing white uniforms trimmed in maroon and gold. Maroon numbers on the front and the back. They'll shoot at our left hoop here to start. this first half. 4 8-minute quarters as the student section is jumping around as the rave music still got everybody.
We got a little energy in here now, folks.
And Foster wins the tap. Oskaloosa basketball to start things off here in Pella at Pella Christian High School. Henry outside the left arc, lobs it for Foster, right through his hands.
Well, nice, great play right out of the, looked like a set play right there, and it was wide open. Foster just let the ball go through his hands.
Outside is Heisman. And his pass to Cadwell wasn't a good one, but he's able to reel it in behind him with one hand. Gives it to Heisman, shoots it over Foster, but misses. Cruz the rebound. Oskaloosa dribbling into the front court. And that's a nice move. Gets it to Foster, down on the block. One power dribble, little righty hook, misses, gets his own miss, and then gives it right to Cole Henry, who floats it in.
Well, that's two things you really want to see. Number one, Foster getting the ball in deep. Number two, the unselfishness, giving it up to Henry for the bucket.
Right wing, this is Heisman. Cadwell over to Pringle, who travels. Oskaloosa just 15 minutes away from Pella, so anytime that a Pella school and Oskaloosa are playing, you know there's going to be a big crowd, and that's the case here tonight. Another capacity crowd, this one at Pella Christian High School. Henry with it on the right wing, kind of watching the offense maneuver. Gets kind of pinched off, gets it to Cruz. His shot was blocked and taken away by Jungling. Here are the Eagles. On the elbow is Heisman and has the ball stripped away momentarily. Cadwell grabs it, kicks it for Heisman in the left corner, and his shot was missed with DeCock the rebound on the weak side. Tanner's got it out by the volleyball line, gets it to Spencer Tucker. He'll set up the offense for Oskaloosa, leading 2-0. Little pick and roll, but Henry doesn't like what he sees. Instead, kicks it right back outside. They'll run that pick and roll again. This time, Tucker loses his man along two. Got it.
Well, nice. I love that they've added this pick and roll to their offense here in the last few weeks. That is really a dangerous thing. And
with any of the bigs running in.
Yeah.
Here's Pringle, gets it to Cadwell. He'll drive, kick it out to Heisman, who's being dared to shoot, will not. And it's Alex Heisman. And then the pass to Pringle goes through his hands out of bounds. It'll go back to Oskaloosa. There's Jaden Heisman, who's 15, and then Alex Heisman, who's 45. So I'll try to start letting you know which Heisman I'm talking about there. Outside the arc, here's Cole Henry on the right wing.
Need to move here.
His lob pass for Cruz was a little bit long for him. The timing was off, and then he throws it away trying to corral it.
Well, the angle was bad, too. You mentioned that in the girls' game. That was not a very good angle over the top there.
4-0 Oskaloosa, the early lead with a 5:20 left first quarter. Jake Pringle gives it to Alex Heisman. Faces up outside the free throw line. Gets it to Cadwell, who wants to go on the drive. Rejected by Foster. Hit the rim and goes out of bounds. It's not easy to test that guy.
Pella Christian playing with a little different lineup. I think Van Gorp was started there in Oskaloosa, so they might be trying some different things here.
Van Gorp will be one of the first guys off the bench. He's the large 6'9", as Jungling catch and shoot three. Long rebound caroms over to DeCock on the miss. That's Levi's range, but Dan probably doesn't like hearing that too much. Here's Henry out on the high right. Spin move, and there'll be a traveling violation on DeCock as the third Oskaloosa turnover. It'll be Ryan Yates coming into the game for the first time, replacing DeCock. Cadwell exits. It will be Jack Vermeer, the 6-foot sophomore, entering for the first time for Pella Christian to run the point a little bit here. We've seen Vermeer, and he's got great athleticism. It's just this Pella Christian team is trying to string together buckets. It's been the problem this year. Jack Pringle with it to the right wing. Gets to Alex Heisman at the free throw line. He'll kind of muscle his way in. nowhere to go with it. Kicks it out to Pringle.
Well, we just saw they did not do a good job against Dubuque Wahlert on the high ball screen, hedging it. Much better job there by Cruz.
Here's Pringle, gets it to Heisman, who shoots it over Foster, halfway down and out. Rebound, Henry.
Oskaloosa needs to take advantage of this cold spell by Pella Christian right now.
Henry, little lefty hook shot missed. Alex Heisman the rebound.
Neither team playing very well right now.
Quickly ahead to Vermeer. Vermeer passes it to the trailing Alex Heisman, who gets it over to Pringle.
They're going to try to take Tucker down low with Pringle.
And he's trying to get into position, and Vermeer just rotates to the opposite side, though. Eventually, Jaden Heisman passes it to him. Give it to Alex Heisman, 15 feet from the hoop. Goes to the high elbow. Heisman's play some catch. Vermeer shoots the three, way short, but the long rebound to Heisman. He'll shoot the mid-ranger, miss. And Foster the rebound, and it is ice cold in this gymnasium right now. Here's Foster from a 25, halfway down and out. And then Cruz on the rebound, lost it out of bounds.
Well, this is not a good start for either team. I mean, Oskaloosa is not executing.
Timeout, Larry Hessing and the Eagles. Gonna have some substitutions coming into the game. We'll keep it here. It looks like Van Gorp will make his first appearance. The 6'9" Josh Van Gorp, just a sophomore, but what are you seeing? Obviously, Oski's defense is doing a good enough job to be pitching a shutout so far, but what's the offense got to do to try to get some buckets?
Well, I think they got to work it around a little bit more. They're not. We're coming down. We're throwing a couple two passes, but we need more cutting through. I like that ball screen, that screen and roll that we've done. I'd like to even see a ball screen with two bigs. You know, with the height there, you should be able to just throw it right over the top.
Brett Rosa, a 6'3" junior, into the game for PC. Cadwell back in as well, along with the tall Van Gorp, who replaced Heisman. For Oskaloosa, Foster playing some strong defense on Van Gorp, forces the miss, and Henry a rebound.
And that was excellent defense by Xavier. That's something he has not been doing.
Cruz, a nice little spin, and he gets it over the top of Cadwell and makes the shot.
Foster held his ground, and he held his hands straight up, and he did not jump. That's the best defense I've seen him in the post for a while.
Vermeer trying to get it into Van Gorp. He will. Foster poked it away, so the post was no good. Kick it back outside. Rosa will shoot the three, top of the key. Heel of the rim. Cruz the rebound. 2.5 to go. Quickly ahead to Henry. Nice finish.
Reverse roll in by Cole Henry. Good look up the court. Oskaloosa running the floor there. They're out to an 8-0 lead early.
2:20 left. Here's Van Gorp down on the block, working on Foster. And again, good defense by the big man, and the rebound to Tucker.
But that's where he cannot give ground. He got hurt Dubuque Wahlert because he kept giving ground and giving ground.
Little mini hook shot from
Pella Christian's going to need a timeout here. Yep, but this one could get away from him.
2 minutes left first quarter, and it's still 10-0. A big goose egg being shown on the scoreboard here. PC cannot find a way to get something going here. Here's Cadwell working on Tucker, and gets to the rim and lays it in for the first 2 points of the game for the Eagles. Here's Tucker out by the volleyball line.
And we got everybody standing around. I'm not sure. It's like we're playing against the zone defense here.
Henry will shoot a three.
Short.
Way off, and it'll go out of bounds. That's one thing. He was very trigger happy, if you will, from outside the arc his sophomore year. But this year, just he's been very selective. That's only the 13th three he's shot all season long.
Well, and he was struggling with his outside shot earlier in the year, and he was starting to kind of find that zone. So he can shoot it out there. He just has to get hot.
Group substitution came out last time, last dead ball there on the out of bounds. Here's Alex Heisman, rejected, erased by the X-Man, but they get him out of position, and Jaden Heisman gets the rebound and lays it in.
Well, got a 6-point game here. We had a chance to blow this thing wide open, and now we've let him back in it.
Tucker, step back three. That was short all the way. A rebound, Cadwell.
Everybody standing around, nobody going to the boards.
Here's Pringle. Oski's offense has been real rough so far as well, but Pella Christian hasn't been able to do much either. Dribbling off his own foot, stolen by Nunnekoven, who's into the game. Foster hands it off. Tucker left alone, 25-foot three.
Air ball.
Nothing but air.
Boy, oh boy. This is a terrible start for Oskaloosa. And they are not with it right now.
26.6 left.
Shemini. 2 air balls, standing around, not hitting, going after loose balls. And you got a 6-point lead.
Here are the Eagles. Heisman turns, drives.
Goaltending.
Yeah, and that's going to be a goaltend on Foster.
That's every game we get one of those.
Want to make sure everyone understands, due to our difficulty with the internet here at Pella Christian High School, the recorded high-definition replay will be on MCG Channel 7 next Monday and Wednesday. Next Monday and Wednesday, the full replay of these games will be live on MCG. There's a putback by Foster on the miss by Cruz.
Well, and it was another air ball off the backboard, and luckily Foster was there to clean it up.
Oskaloosa, just a real struggly first quarter, but they have a 12-6 lead after 1 quarter of play. We'll take a short break and be back with more after this here on the No Coast Network.
There's room for improvement in your investment game plan, or that maybe you should send in some new plays, take a time out and talk to an experienced investment professional. I'm Bob Auld of Robert Auld Investments, an investment advisor with over 31 years of experience in Oskaloosa and Southern Iowa. Let me help you find some new strategies. Call 673-9448 or 1-800-444-AULD.
Robert Auld is a registered representative offering securities and investment advisory services through SagePoint Financial Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
If you are looking for brand names close to home, then look no further than Penn Central Mall in Oskaloosa. Penn Central Mall has a wide variety of stores for people of all ages. Find the perfect pair of silver or Vigas jeans at Maurice's. Get a pair of Oakley sunglasses from the smiling staff at Eye Care Partners. Cozy up with Ashley Furniture from Gilworth Furniture. And find that dazzling diamond from Gardner Collier Jewelry. When you're done, grab a bite to eat at Miranchito or the Pizza Ranch. It's all at Penn Central Mall in Oskaloosa. Shop, walk, and enjoy Penn Central Mall.
After 1 quarter of play, it's 12-6 in favor of Oskaloosa. Both offenses struggling. I'd like to make an announcement. The After Prom Committee of Oskaloosa High School presents Zach Flaherty. You can get tickets for $20 at the Elks Lodge. It's going to be a winter party on February 3rd at 7 o'clock. And for more information, you can be sure to ask anyone on the After Prom Committee. For Pella Christian, they have the basketball right now. And it's Cadwell who gets it to Pringle. Good defense by Oskaloosa outside the arc. Dan Jungling comes back and gets it, guarded by Brian Yates, and now he'll shoot it from the E in Eagles. And the long rebound to Xavier Foster.
They've taken a couple bombs from over there.
Here's Yates.
Well, Yates just
lobs it up. Cruz comes down with it, but has it partially blocked from behind, and then the first foul of the entire game for either team on Cruz, trying to grab it from Pringle, knocked him in the head.
Well, it was a nice pass over. You don't like to see Yates pick his dribble up that early unless somebody's open, but Cruz struggling early also on offense.
12-6, Oski by 6. Here's Pringle working on Nunnekoven, backs his way in, runs out of room, gets it back to Alex Heisman, and kicks it out to Jaden Heisman. Heisman back out to Jungling, over to Pringle. Pringle drives, kicks it back out to Cadwell. It's been great defense from Oskaloosa this entire game so far. Here's Heisman, and try to draw a charge.
3 seconds.
And then he has to kick it back out to Jaden. He'll get it out to the center circle to Jungling.
Good defense by Oskaloosa right now.
Jaden Heisman backs down, and then the shot over Foster, air ball. What defense as Takot gets the rebound. He'll hustle, drive, and make a bad pass.
Geez, another turnover. Got caught in the air, and then they throw it back. This is one ugly game, folks.
Jungling lobbed it to no one on the other end of the floor. Vermeer comes in for Cadwell. Cruz comes out. Henry back in for Oskaloosa. This is the first real significant run in maybe all year that Spencer Tucker hasn't been on the floor for Oskaloosa.
Yeah, it's kind of a different lineup here. We do have 2 of our best defensive players on the floor, and Nunnekoven and DeCock at the same time, and then you got the length of Yates. So the defense has been stellar
Pringle undresses Yates of the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Oski.
Yeah, we got to take care of the ball.
Now, offensively, both teams have struggled. It's 12-6 with 6:17 left here in the second quarter. Oskaloosa leading by 6. Tucker back to the scorer's table here for Oski as Henry wants to go one-on-one. Does so. A little spin move over the top of Van Gorp.
Well, and Cole does a great job of setting you up to the right, spinning back left with the little half hook.
He's got 8 of the 14 so far for the Indians. Here's Heisman. Over to Pringle. Pringle drives to the right. Nanakoven with him every step of the way. A little floater missed, and Foster comes up with the board.
Yeah, he needs to give it up and get it back.
Well, he's going to shoot the 3 around and out. Rebound Van Gorp.
Yeah, he needs to pass the ball and then follow it up and get it back in the lane instead of taking a 3-pointer from out there.
Heisman runs into a brick wall and then double dribble.
My goodness.
How you doing over there, Dougie?
I'd rather watch a 7th grade game. Man.
Nanakoven comes out. Spencer Tucker back in.
Is this the Globetrotters versus the Generals?
Which one's the Generals?
I don't know. This is not pretty.
Oh, they'll figure it out. Backdoor cut for Yates. Great look from Henry.
Nice play. Now they were moving on that one.
Timeout. Pella Christian 16-6. Oskaloosa we're up by 10. This equals their largest lead. 5:14 to go. But yeah, both teams turning it over. Not looking very strong offensively. Missing some shots. But these two teams, Oskaloosa has proven to be a shot-making team in the past, and I'm sure they're going to find ways to start generating some offense.
Well, it's the road. I mean, we're going to have to play good on the road sometime. We still have to go to Norwalk, and you know we got to pick it up on road games. There's no excuse for this. You didn't play Tuesday. You got a Friday game. You know, come out here ready to play and get after somebody instead of playing around with them.
Out of the timeout. Same 5 out there for PC. Vermeer, Pringle, Jaden Heisman, Dan Jungling, and Van Gorp. Oskaloosa's got Henry, Yates, Cruz, DeCock, and Tucker. Vermeer well outside the arc on the left wing, has it. 5 minutes left here in the first half, 16-6. It is Oskaloosa the lead, PC basketball.
Traveled.
And indeed, before the make, Van Gorp moved the pivot foot.
Yeah, I didn't think they was going to call that. It was a late whistle. It was an obvious travel. But the referee, a little late, but he got the right call.
Tucker over to DeCock, who gets it to Cruz.
There it is.
And a nice tip by
goodness.
Pringle there gets credit for the tip and the steal. He's got it. And gets it to Vermeer, who finds Van Gorp. There's a foul before on the pass. This is Cruz, that's 2.
Well, and Yates didn't even have his head turned. Couldn't even see the help side defense there. We got to do some of the basic things here and see the ball at all times.
Foster will come in for Cruz, who indeed, that's his second foul, second team foul. And the only 2 fouls have been called in the game have been on Cruz. Pringle to inbound. Gets it to Jungling outside the volleyball line for Vermeer. And Pringle try to drop it in for Van Gorp, who works on Foster, rejected, and Van Gorp gets the rebound.
Eventually, I think they're going to learn that they can't do that.
And there's going to be, I believe, a foul on the floor.
Luckily, otherwise that's going to be another goaltending.
Henry will get his first foul.
See, they looked at the Wallert tape and they saw what Wallert did to Xavier. They backed him in, and they made some hay at it.
Here is Heisman, misses the shot. Rebound lost out of bounds. It'll stay down here with Pella Christian. They have had, I mean, if we had measured time of possession, they are taking a long time in their offensive half.
Well, they're getting shots. They're probably out rebounding us. You're right.
Pringle from the right corner. That was short. And Tucker comes up with a long rebound. Lobs it ahead for Yates, who drops it off for DeCock all the way for 2.
Nice run out there by the Indians. Good job by Yates. That's what I'm talking about. Passing the ball ahead and passing it around instead of all this dribbling.
3:50 left in the first half, 18-6. Reminder, if you're wanting video for these games, the replay will be on MCG Channel 7 in Oskaloosa on Monday and Wednesday in high definition, as Tucker hits the deck. They don't find his open man, and Henry gets the rebound on the Jaden Heisman miss.
Give it up. Give it up. Here's where we have problems.
Henry will bring it up himself to the high post, pull it back, now drive, kick it out into the corner to DeCock. He probes, drives, has his pass tipped by Pringle. Pringle somehow keeps it inbounds with one hand.
Gee, many 3 turnovers for Tanner right now.
Here's Jungling catch and shoot 3. That's off the backboard. Rebound Henry.
This is terrible.
Doug's over here having a heart attack.
He's got 7 turnovers on the year. He's got 3 tonight. Look at that air ball.
Air ball on the little.
These guys are not ready to play ball tonight.
18-6. Neither team can do anything in the offensive half. 2:45 left. Backdoor cut hits Yates in the back, and he gets the steal.
We're lucky that Pella Christian's playing the way they are.
Foster lobs it down to the block. This is Henry. Henry, one dribble. He pulls up, left it short. Rebound, Heisman. This is some rough offense here. Vermeer catch and shoot 3. Air.
I think the air balls are winning 20-18 tonight. Golly.
Nunnick coming back in to cock out. 18-6. Oski by 12, but for a team that scores about 75 points a game, this has not been that kind of game right now for them.
They're just moving half speed. This is
Foster fades from 12, misses, and it's Alex Heisman who cleans up the board.
I'm done, Emery. I'm not going to talk bad anymore. I'm going to try to find something positive here.
All right. I'll let you work on that, Doug. And here's Heisman, goes off glass over Foster. His first 2, and it's 18-8. Tucker hustles the other way, finds Yates in the left corner. His 3, short. Rebound, pull down Rosa. 1:40 left here in the first half. And it's just been pretty brutal to watch both ways. As Heisman a pump fake, and his shot wasn't even close. Rebound Henry. For Oskaloosa, it's Tucker, pick and roll here with Henry. He steps in, looking for contact, didn't get the whistle, but Nunnikoven comes up with the rebound.
Was that another air ball?
I guess, yeah, if you want to call it that. Here's Foster, he'll step back and make the shot. And Coach Ryan Parker wants a full timeout. So we'll take a short break with him. 1:13 left first half, 20-8. Oski by 12 here on the No Coast Network.
Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we're proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good on and off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab, with a new facility in Oskaloosa, complete with an open gym area in addition to several private treatment rooms. If pain is bugging you, come see the experts at Kinetic Edge for a free injury screen. Find out more, including why the Oskaloosa Indians trust Kinetic Edge, at kineticedgept.com.
Main Street Oskaloosa is dedicated to giving our community the downtown they want and deserve. We bring vibrant community events like Art on the Square, Christmas in July, and the Lighted Christmas Parade to downtown Oskaloosa. We believe in the unique value of our district and work to support business here. Our city's history is important, and it drives our efforts in the revitalization and preservation of downtown. In 2017, we received the Signature Project Award for our inspiring and innovative placemaking efforts. Our goal is a downtown Oskaloosa can be proud of. For more information, contact Emily Brown at 641-672-2591.
20-8, Oskaloosa's made a couple of buckets in quick succession, but at 20-8 right now, with 1:05 left in the first half, both offenses have been really stagnant. As Jungling from about the volleyball line, this barely grazes the rim and is grabbed by Jaden Heisman. Coach Parker not happy that no one went and grabbed that rebound inside. Pringle loses Tucker for a moment, gets it to Vermeer, who drives, gets it to the free throw line where Heisman, pump fake, gets Foster in the air and lays it in. 20-10. 40 seconds left here in the first half. Tucker goes to the left wing, gets a screen from Henry. He lobs it over to Yates. Yates gets it to Foster, catch and shoot right corner, misses. The long rebound tipped by Pringle. He'll eventually grab it. And we'll see if PC wants to hold for one here with 20 seconds left. Heisman will set him a screen. Pringle goes all the way. And then Henry lost him and he lays it in.
This is ridiculous.
10 seconds left. See if Oskaloosa can finish strong here. Up 8, 20-12. Tucker drives, kicks it out. Here's Yates, a 3-ball at the horn. And finish strong they do. Ryan Yates with 5, and Oskaloosa will head to the locker room after an underwhelming first half offensively, but they have an 11-point lead, 23-12. We'll take a break, come back with the halftime show after this on the No Coast Network.
Is once again open in Oskaloosa. This is Doug DeCock, the new owner of Swims. Along with Doug Swim, we are happy to be open again. Swims has a wide variety of trophies, plaques, and engraving available to Oskaloosa and the surrounding areas. We have an assortment of uniforms, socks, and belts, along with other sporting goods at the store. Swim Sports also provides a full screen printing facility for your screen printing needs. Come check out the new store at 118 A Avenue East in Oskaloosa. The two Dougs would love to see you at Swim Sports.
We love to help people with their smiles. Petrito Orthodontics of Ottumwa and Oskaloosa is all about creating beautiful smiles and increased self-esteem that lasts a lifetime. We specialize in creating individualized smiles by committing to make each visit a memorable experience. Our office is equipped with state-of-the-art technology to ensure optimum results. For help with your smile, call Petrito Orthodontics.
Hawkeye Real Estate is your one-stop source for everything real estate in Mahaska County and the surrounding area. Whether commercial, residential, or acreages, we've got you covered with the area's largest pool of real estate professionals, full-time support staff, and property management services. With over $19 million in sales volume for 2016, Hawkeye continues to be Oskaloosa's leading real estate office. Discover what thousands already know. When it's time to make a move, get the Hawkeye Edge.
Can I get some help?
Whatever they went through together.
Welcome, guys.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
Are your kitchen cabinets dated and dingy? Before you go through the mess and expense of installing new cabinets, consider letting Lake Painting of New Sharon give your existing cabinets a facelift. Our process and products provide a factory finish at a fraction of the price. Hi, I'm Alan Lake, and we would love to help you achieve the look of a new kitchen without the headache of renovation. Call us today at 641-637-8015 for a free estimate. That's 641-637-8015.
Dreams start early, illustrated straight from the heart. Big or small, dreams take hard work to grow into reality. To bring your dreams to life, sometimes you need a little help. So surround yourself with people who believe in your dreams and count on Bank Iowa to help you reach them. Bank Iowa, for the dreamer in all of us.
At the half, 23-12, Oskaloosa leading by 11, but it wasn't exactly the prettiest of halves, Doug. What do you say?
Well, we got 3 scores. We got Oski 23, Pella Christian 12, and Airballs 8. What an ugly half of basketball. I don't know what to say, Emery. Obviously, Oskaloosa was not ready to play ball here tonight.
It was a frustrating first half to watch.
And I would imagine there's some voices being raised in the locker room right now. So we'll see what they come out with. The good thing for them is the Pella Christian was as bad or worse. And
Oskaloosa's defense, for the most part, in that first half was really good.
Yeah, they had a couple defensive rebounds they let get away. But other than that, on-ball defense is good. You can obviously see that teams are watching the tape against Xavier, and they're going right at him, and they're not messing around. Pella Christian's doing it almost every time down the floor, and they think that's the way to go. He's going to have to learn to not give ground when they start backing in. He's going to have to take some acting lessons and learn to flop or something because it's going to keep happening with the big guys.
Leading scorer for Oskaloosa with 8 points is Cole Henry. Ryan Yates had 5, including a buzzer beater at the end of the quarter. in that second quarter to send Oskaloosa to the locker room. Foster has 4 points. Cole Henry and Foster both have 5 rebounds to lead the way, and Foster also has 3 blocks on the defensive end. For Pella Christian, Alex Heisman scored a couple of late buckets. He has 4 points along with Jaden Heisman. He has 4 as well, 2 each for Jake Pringle and Trevin Cadwell. 4 rebounds for Jaden Heisman to lead the way for the Eagles. One thing that you think Oskaloosa is going to be able to fix offensively in the second half?
Well, I think they're going to start pounding the ball inside. They came down, took a lot of long threes. I look for them to go inside, maybe inside now, and get some open threes. So I look for better offensive sets in the half court from Oskaloosa.
Oski has a 23-12 lead against Pella Christian. We'll like to remind you once again that if you're looking for video of this game, we apologize. Due to internet capabilities here at Pella Christian High School, our internet was unable to give you the bandwidth to get a live video, but we'll have a full replay of both the girls and boys games on MCG Channel 7 on Monday and Wednesday next week. And you can also check it out on our website at radiokmzn.com anytime after tomorrow. We'll go ahead and take another break, come back with the second half. Oski by 11 at the halftime break, 23-12 here on the No Coast Network.
You built a castle so that the prince and princess can live happily ever after. You brought the sunshine to shine upon the whole family's future. But when the sun hides behind the clouds, State Farm can help. We put the life back in life insurance to protect your family's finances, not only in the future, but today.
Call your State Farm agent Kelly Style in Oskaloosa today.
For over 30 years, Pella Printing has been leading the way in the print industry with quality equipment, modern facilities, and skilled staff. The Pella approach combines old-world craftsmanship with today's cutting-edge technology to provide brilliant printed products at a value price. They take the time to understand clients' needs from design to pre-press to printing and delivery to build lasting relationships with their customers. Whether you need personalized graduation announcements, oversized posters and banners, marketing materials, or stationery, Pella Printing offers a broad assortment of quality printed products done with speed and precision. Pella Printing, where technology and craftsmanship meet.
Providing high-quality professional eye care with a truly caring staff is what Oskaloosa Vision Center has been doing for more than 30 years. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we can provide comprehensive eye exams, prescription glasses, and contact lenses, as well as medical care like eye infection and disease treatment, emergency eye care, and pre- and post-operative aid. Newborn to adult, we have the experience to meet all your eye care needs. Oskaloosa Vision Center. Come see us today.
Look at that mouth. That poor, parched mouth. What'd you eat for lunch? Chalk dust? Did your face storm a sandcastle? You're being awfully quiet. Is that because your mouth feels like the business end of a Dremel saw? Is it because your mouth just wrote a haiku and all 17 syllables were dry heaves? Right now, your mouth could be tongue bathing in the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew. Instead, it feels like you've been motorboating King Tut's sarcophagus. Show some mercy. Crack open an ice-cold Mountain Dew. You know your mouth wants you to. Do the do.
At Clow Valve Company, being the premier place to work is part of our core vision, and this includes helping our local community be a premier place to live. Clow cares and is committed to creating a happier and healthier community. By volunteering in local events and fundraisers. By donating to nonprofit organizations. By leaving a better tomorrow than today. Clow is more.
We are Clow Valve.
23-12, we get set for the second half of basketball. We mentioned it earlier, and I just want to double check. The After Prom Committee, you're familiar with that, right, Doug?
Yes, I am.
The After Prom Committee does a lot of things to try to help fundraise, and one of the things they do is a big old party usually into winter season. And the After Prom Committee is going to present Zach Flaherty. The party's going to be on February 3rd at 7 o'clock at the Elks. It is $20 per person. And for tickets or information, you can check out this phone number, 641-660-6099. That is 641-660-6099. For tickets, Zach Flaherty should be a fantastic time. So
Zach Flaherty is an Oskaloosa alum, and he plays a lot up the state fair at Jalapeno Pete's during the fair time, and he's an excellent musician. This money goes towards the after prom party, which the kids absolutely love. They have
Oh, yeah.
all kinds of games. They bring a hypnotist in at the PAC Center at William Penn, and it's for a great cause, and it should be a fun night with Zach Flaherty.
So that's going to be on February 3rd. Be sure to buy your tickets for that one and help support the After Prom Committee and enjoy yourself while you're at it. That's at the Elks on February 3rd at 7 o'clock. We're getting set for basketball here, though. For Oskaloosa, they'll have the basketball with the maroon uniforms trimmed in white, shooting at our left hoop. PC wearing white uniforms trimmed in maroon and gold and shooting at our right hoop here in the second half. It is Cruz, Foster, Tucker, as Foster underneath comes up short on his shot to start things out, and then comes up a little gimpy as he runs down the other end of the floor. PC, Cadwell has a jump ball. A good job by Tanner reaching in there and forcing the jump. It'll stay, though, with the Eagles. Cadwell never even saw Tanner there.
No, he was just had his head down, just dribbling to his right. And Tanner reached in there and forced the jump ball.
It is Pringle to inbound, gets it to Jaden Heisman, to Cadwell. Jungling and Alex Heisman are the other two guys out there for the Eagles.
Xavier really hobbling on his right ankle. He didn't even attempt to block that shot. They might need to get him out of the game.
Pringle, a little floater in the lane, makes it 23-14. Only 6 points per quarter, as here's a long two from Cruz, short. Rebound taken by DeCock in traffic.
Good job battling in there.
And then they'll kick it back out and reset.
Xavier's barely moving right now.
Here's a little pick and roll. Henry, a tough finish, but he'll get bailed out with foul call, and we'll have our first free throw of the entire game coming up here.
That's all right with me.
Yeah, me too. The foul was on Heisman. That's the first foul on anyone in a PC uniform in this game.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long time.
There's only been 3 fouls on Oskaloosa.
And there's a missed free throw. Oskaloosa for the year under 60% from the free throw line.
Foster will come out, replaced by Yates. For Henry, second one, no good as well, but look at Yates on the rebound. Inside, Henry will get his 2 that way.
Great pass from Yates, finding Henry underneath. Henry now, I have him down for 11 points on the game.
I have him down for 10. One of us is right, I'm sure. Pringle with it, gives it to Jaden Heisman, over to Dan Jungling. And then over to Pringle. Pringle, nice look away, getting a little bit of space, but can't finish the shot. Rebound for Oskaloosa and Tanner DeCock. Looks for Cruz down on the block. Quickly turns, little hook, can't get the roll, but the rebound tipped by Henry. Cruz collects it and puts it in for 2.
Well, Cruz getting a little waste management there, some garbage points off the tip.
And they're up to a 13-point lead, 27-14. Here's Alex Heisman, backs in, and then got his man in the air, but traveled. Good job by Henry.
Well, but he's giving, and
right.
They're getting way too deep. If these guys wouldn't travel, we'd be in trouble.
He did a good job at least forcing the travel violation. Either way, it's Oskaloosa basketball with a 27-14 lead, 2 minutes in to this third quarter. Blocked by Jaden Heisman on the cut. Rebound to Jungling. Here's Jaden. He pulls up ahead of running into DeCock, who was set up for a potential charge. And 2 more here for Jaden Heisman. Henry, top of the key. Over to Cruz, thought about the right wing 3, will instead drive, lefty floater, missed.
Jiminy.
Rebound for Pringle. He'll go all the way and get the roll.
Well, that could have been a charge, but
27-18, they go down to the block, and Henry turns that left arm, can't get it to go, and then a big connection, and Henry, frustrated that he couldn't connect with the shot. Pringle draws the foul. Second foul on Henry, rather, first team foul. That's Jack Vermeer back into the game for the Eagles with 5:11 left here in this third. They've already scored 6 points, which was the exact number they had scored in each of the first 2 quarters. Here's Vermeer. Dribbles it to the left, runs into plenty of traffic. Kicks it out to Pringle. Pringle inside out dribble, loses Tucker, and then leaves it for Heisman, who can't finish the shot. Rebound to Cock.
Well, break for the Indians there. They miss a layup to cut it to 7.
Here's Cruz. Looks for Yates in the corner. He comes down with it. Then they go to the block again. Here is Henry. And before he's able to get the shot off, it is going to be a foul on the floor against Heisman. Nunikoven in for Oski. He'll grab Tucker, who's been getting beat defensively. Alex Heisman comes out, and the big 6'9" Josh Van Gorp in. Cruz looking
Nobody's
inbound.
moving.
And he gets it to Henry. Henry in the left corner. Now we'll dribble back to the top and set up the offense. He'll drive on Van Gorp and draw a little bump foul. So after 2 quarters of 0 fouls, we have 3 on Henry alone for PC on this end.
I've seen more movement at a shuffleboard game down in Florida.
Oh my.
This is not good.
Henry in the left wing. Crossover dribble, drives, finds some space and lays it in.
Got away with a little bit of a forearm there, looked like. 13 or 12 for
12.
Cole?
I got 12.
I will go with you.
Pringle, Vermeer in the right wing on the way. That one off to the left, and Cruz comes away with the board. And the shooting woes continue. Henry drives, gets it to DeCock, right back to him down on the block.
He sets him up.
Yep, there it is, all day.
He does it every time. He's a master at it. Dribble right, spin left.
Timeout for Pella Christian. Coach Hessing wants to talk it over. We'll take a short break. 3:47 left, third quarter, 31-18. Oskaloosa by 13 here on the No Coast Network.
Dreams start early. Illustrated straight from the heart. Big or small, dreams take hard work to grow into reality. To bring your dreams to life, sometimes you need a little help. So surround yourself with people who believe in your dreams and count on Bank Iowa to help you reach them. Bank Iowa, for the dreamer in all of us.
At Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, getting your prescription filled is easy. The large covered drive-thru and easy access to the front door is convenient, and the friendly staff is always ready to help you. With a variety of goods and home decor, Mahaska Drug is sure to have the perfect gift for any occasion. Have your favorite photos developed and framed at Mahaska Drug's framing counter, and cherish your memories for years to come. It's all at Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, where they have been committed to a healthy community for over 20 years. Call 673-3439 or stop in today.
With 3:45 left in the third, 31-18 our score. 13-point lead for Oskaloosa. It's Pella Christian basketball after they just whistled a timeout. As Cole Henry has now got 14 points, starting to go to work down low. Here's Jack Vermeer. Gets it over to Jungling, catch and shoot as he ran off several screens. Missed the shot though. Nunikoven had the rebound over to Cruz, but Jaden Heisman rather, will get credit for the steal. Vermeer with it now, out by the volleyball line, gets it to Pringle. They're trying to go down low. Pass was risky, but able to be reeled in by Alex Heisman. Nice little move, and then misses the reverse lay-in. Everything there was kind of nice, just couldn't get the finish. Here's Henry, who's been the go-to guy for Oski the last few trips.
Swing it.
Get it out to the top, beyond the volleyball line for Yates. Yates now dribbles, gets a double screen. Gets it over to Cruz, lobs it for Henry to the free throw line rather. He gets right by his man, a reach-in foul before the shot, or was it during the shot? I guess they're going to talk that over.
Well, did see a cut through there on a little give and go, which was nice to see through the lane. Kind of brought the defender with him and opened up a little bit for for Henry.
Heisman gets called for the foul, and they will say it's a shooting foul. And Henry, who is 0 for 2 at the stripe, goes to the line, makes the first. 32-18. Cole this season, a 60% free throw shooter.
Right about the team average.
And he makes both here.
That looked really sweet. Nice arc on the ball.
16 for him. 33-18. Oski by 15. This is their largest advantage of the game. Here's Pringle for the Eagles. Gets a screen, loses Nunikoven, passes to Heisman, who takes the right elbow jumper and hits.
Nice touch by Heisman there.
And Pringle creating here for PC in the offensive half. For Oskaloosa, it's now Yates. He goes down to the block.
Boy, you could get him with a body. He is bodying him all over the place.
And then comes up short on the little hook shot, and Heisman the rebound. The physical nature down low, no whistle.
But they have been letting it go. We do not have a lot of penalties in this game.
Here is Pringle on a give and go, and a one on the foul from Nunikoven with Heisman. That was a good give and go. Heisman found him cutting, and Pringle has 8 points and will go to the free throw line for one more. Jungling out, Cadwell back in. For Pringle, his shot short. Cruz collects the rebound. That was the first free throw for PC in the game. That's crazy. We'll talk about not a lot of fouls called. There's twice as many in this quarter as there were the entire first half. Yates dribbles it off of a PC foot and gets it back. Backdoor cut finds Henry, who can't quite hold on to it. Taken away by Vermeer. And then all the way, Vermeer finishes. So Vermeer finishes. It's 33-24 now. Little 6-0 spurt here. Puts it down to 9. Elbow shot for Henry is missed, and Heisman his 5th rebound. The PC crowd starting to get into it here. Heisman, high post, puts it on the deck, kicks it out. Jaden Heisman for 3 on the way, got it. 9 for Heisman. And Oskaloosa now has surrendered the last 9 points. Backdoor cut for Cruz. He'll settle it back with Yates on the left wing. It is Henry. He'll drive. His pass behind Nunikoven and does a good job just to reel it in. Just over a minute to play, and we got a timeout, 30-second timeout, Oskaloosa. 33-27 now all of a sudden with PC not going away. We'll see if Oskaloosa is going to be able to answer here, Doug.
Well, I hope so. Otherwise, they're going to pick up their second loss on the season. Looks like Foster's done for the game, and we just don't have any energy, and it doesn't look like we want to be here right now. So they better answer. Otherwise, this one's going to go in the L column. Crowd starting to get into it for PC. The longer you leave an underdog in the game, the more.
Well, especially is how poorly the offense was for PC in the first half.
Yeah, you can see their players are fired up. They're smelling an upset of a #1 ranked team here.
33-27. The last couple of minutes have seen a 9-0 run here for PC. Out of the timeout, Oskaloosa has Yates to inbound. Up by 6 with 1:03 to go here in the third. Yates bounces it into Cruz, who gets it to Tucker out in the center circle. Left wing, Cruz. Trying to find Henry down low. Instead, they'll pull it back to the top. Cruz.
Maybe ought to just stall.
He goes all the way to the rim and lays it in. Tough finish on the drive for Cruz. He's got 6. 35-27, Oskaloosa by 8. Here's Pringle now for the Eagles. Hands off to Vermeer. Vermeer working on Yates. Passes it over to Pringle on the right wing. Inside of a half minute to play here in this. And there's going to be Nunikoven was reaching in there an awful lot. I was surprised they didn't call a foul earlier. That'll be 2 on him. 24.5 seconds to go here in the third, and it's PC to inbound here. Foster is going to check back in next dead ball. Heisman underneath, missed the shot, got his own rebound.
Wow, just not active. Jared's got to get with it here.
Vermeer out to Pringle, who gets it to Heisman, who thought about the right wing 3, instead sets it back down With 6 on the clock now, here's Pringle. He'll drive, spin move on Nunikoven. Goes up, left-handed shot off glass, missed. Cruz from 3/4 court. Off the mark to the left, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Oskaloosa's defense is able to hold strong, but they'll need to answer some questions as we head to the fourth. It is Oskaloosa 35, PC 27. We'll take a short break here on the No Coast Network.
The student community at William Penn made an impression on me. It's a real statement that you can come here and be part of something real.
You have the opportunity to participate in activities.
The coaches are awesome. It's easy to play for coaches that care about you.
The real experiences at Penn have helped shape who I'm going to be when I graduate. I work harder because I want to be part of the conversation in class.
I am a leader.
I am a trailblazer.
I'm proud to be a statesman.
If you think there's room for improvement in your investment game plan, or that maybe you should send in some new plays, take a time out and talk to an experienced investment professional. I'm Bob Auld of Robert Auld Investments, an investment advisor with over 31 years of experience in Oskaloosa and Southern Iowa. Let me help you find some new strategies. Call 673-9448 or 1-800-444-AULD.
Robert Auld is a registered representative offering securities and investment advisory services through SagePoint Financial Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
We'll start the fourth, and it is Oskaloosa with the basketball leading by 8, 35-27. It's Tucker, Cruz, Yates, Foster, and Nunikoven. Foster, after dinging his ankle early in the third, missed the rest of the third quarter, but is out to start the fourth. Here's Cruz on a cut all the way, a little strong, and he'll commit the foul on the rebound on Heisman. And that'll be 3 on him. Fourth team foul, 4 team fouls on both sides. PC went on a little 9-0 spurt there. Cruz did score toward the end of the quarter to give Oskaloosa an 8-point lead, but a 15-point lead was cut down to 6 in quick order. Here's jungling for Pella Christian, and he's out there with Vermeer, both Jaden and Alex Heisman, and Trevin Cadwell. Vermeer to Alex Heisman, and he's going to go right at Foster here. Gets him in the air. His shot was off to the left. Rebound Cruz. 6 boards for Jarrett.
Foster is moving fairly well now.
Couple of power dribbles. He rises up, banks it in from right in the paint.
Just well do that every time.
And it's back up to 10, 37-27. Both teams' offenses have been very stagnant for the most part. As jungling, a little floater missed. Foster corrals the board. Who's going to have that last little punch here at the end? Oski, there's a bad pass by Tucker, knocked away and kept alive somehow. Cross-court pass. They eventually find Tucker, who thought about a 3. Instead, they go to Foster. He'll shoot the right wing 3. This one off the mark, but Cruz is there where he needs to be for another rebound. Another rough shot possession for the Indians, but they still have the ball. Here on the left elbow is Foster. Goes to the other elbow. They go down low to Cruz. Off glass, good.
Good dump down by Yates and good turnaround half hook by Cruz there. Leads up to 12 now at 39-27.
Little 6-0 run by Oski to answer the 9-0 run from Pella Christian late in that third quarter. Vermeer to Alex Heisman. Back outside for Jaden Heisman. Passes to Vermeer. And then eventually Cadwell cutting through.
That's a foul.
Yeah, and Tucker's all over him. That'll be his first, 5th team foul. Pringle right back into the game. Tanner DeCock in as well. He'll replace Yates. 5:38 left here in this fourth quarter. Oskaloosa with a 12-point lead, but it's been hard-earned. Inbound from jungling finds Jaden Gibson, and then they'll rotate it to the top outside the volleyball line for Jake Pringle. Pringle picked up by Nunikoven. Good hedge from Foster. Over to Vermeer. Run jungling off a couple of screens. Can't quite get loose. Over to Pringle, down low, finds Heisman, who kicks it out to Vermeer. Vermeer on the drive.
Travel.
Kicks it out gets it back. Now down low to the block and Jaden Heisman. Then Vermeer, the lefty, shoots the three, misses, and Foster collects the board. DeCock with it, goes to the middle, spin move, and gets it to Nunnikova, who gets it back to Tucker, who will set up the offense with 4:45 left in the fourth. Oskaloosa by 12, 39-27. Foster finds DeCock, little fader from 5, hits the rim twice but can't get it to go. Alex Heisman the rebound. Now Pringle leaves it for Jaden Heisman, right wing three, missed again, and the long rebound punched out. And after the deflection, Jaden Heisman will get it. For Pringle out there on the left wing, he's looking, everybody else is off the ball. It's almost like an ISO play. He'll drive, get it to Heisman, shoots a 15-foot free throw shot, and then Heisman will get called for a foul on the rebound for Cruz.
Well, we got a 12-point lead here. They're going to get Foster back out of the game. He got hit in the gut there a little bit. He's had a rough go of it tonight.
Been physical for him.
It has been physical.
That was a second foul on Heisman, 15th foul for PC. Rosa entered the game for Jaden Heisman.
Little high weave here from Oskaloosa.
Tucker dribbles to the middle, lobs it over to DeCock, who gets it to Henry down on the block. He leaves it, nice pass, foul and one for Tanner DeCock.
Well, excellent pass from Cole Henry, a little give and go from Tanner. He saw the opening there and was able to capitalize.
Jungling grabs the foul. This is first, team 6, DeCock to the line to shoot one. Yates came back in, replaced Nunnikova.
Short.
But then he chases down his own miss. Tanner DeCock with 7 rebounds in the game now. That one a nice one on the offensive glass after he missed the free throw, and Oskaloosa with a chance to get their biggest lead of the game to this point. On a little 8-0 run here. Looking for Henry. Instead they go into the corner to DeCock. He'll go baseline. Reverse lay-in. Good and one again.
Where'd that come from? He finished at the rim. Nice move by Tanner there.
With a reverse lay-in and the foul.
Let's see if he can make a free throw.
Jack Vermeer picked up that foul. He'll exit. Cadwell back in. Wow, how about that finish? Tanner at the line. This free throw is off the mark, but it rolls in anyway.
Oh, boy. Free throws are really a nemesis of ours.
44-27, 17-point Oskaloosa edge. That's their largest of the game thus far. Pringle drives on Yates. Can't get the finish, but he will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Yates will grab his first foul. It's the 6th team foul.
I thought that was pretty good defense there by Yates. It looked like he went straight up, but got the foul called, so shoot 2.
Pringle's first, swish. And if he makes the second free throw, which is just the 3rd free throw of the entire game for him and the rest of his teammates, he misses this one. And then there's a foul, I believe, Cruz. Maybe DeCock. It is going to be DeCock who grabs that one. That's his first, and it'll be a 1-and-1 here for Alex Heisman.
Well, Jared's got to box out and move the guy back. He can't get pushed underneath on those rebounds because we're getting pushed underneath and too far under.
And first one long, Yates rebound. So missing the front end of the 1-and-1 is Heisman. 44-28 now here in the 4th quarter. Oskaloosa in a low-scoring affair finds themselves still leading by 16 with 3 minutes to play. Yates, tough fader, good.
Oh, nice shot by Yates there.
Beautiful high arcer. That's nothing but the bottom of the twine. And Oski with their largest lead at 18 now. Pringle probes, kicks it to the free throw line for Heisman, and that's around and out. And Oskaloosa starting to feel comfortable now as the time continues to wind down. In the center circle is Tucker. The high post, Foster faces up, shoots it over Heisman, buries the shot. From 17, Xavier Foster gives Oski a 20-point lead, 48-28. And then there's going to be a blocking foul. They're going to get it on Tanner, trying to draw that charge.
He doesn't have one this game.
No, they haven't been calling fouls.
No.
Not until recently, anyways. Jaden Heisman comes in for Rosa. Cadwell sits down, replaced by Vermeer. Henry also comes in to take over for Yates. Pringle will have a 1-and-1 and rattle it home. He is the first Eagle in double figures. He now has 10. One more coming for him. High arc is way short. And another rebound for Tanner DeCock. I have 9 in the game for him.
Wow.
So he's got 7 and 9.
First ever double-double, maybe?
He's got to do so a little bit on both ends yet.
Good screen. There it is. Oh, he didn't even look at the basket.
They find Henry on a cut, and he'll go to the free throw line as he had his man Heisman beat. And Tucker set him up nicely toward the rim. Third foul on Heisman, and for Cole Henry, he'll go to the line to shoot his 5th and 6th free throws. He is 2 for 4 there today. And first one settles home. Yates back in, replacing Cruz with 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter, 49-29. Second one up, and got it 4 in a row.
Stroke has been really nice the last 4 times.
And 17 in the game now for Cole Henry. You said he was due for a big night, and he's the guy that's been going pretty big here while the rest of the offense has struggled. Heisman goes baseline, he reverse lay-in, and he's got it.
That's Heisman, he's going to be, that's a junior, 6'6" junior. He's going to be a nice ball player next year if he works hard in the off season.
Here's DeCock. I'll swing it around to Henry, gets to Yates, and then Tucker on the left wing. Tanner with it. Pringle pokes us away from Yates and gets the steal. And then goes all the way, and a blocking foul on Tanner as he tried to race down the floor.
Well, Ryan's got to take better care of the ball. He's just lackadaisical tonight, holding the ball, and they just poked it away from him. He's about had a couple, 2-3 turnovers like that.
Third foul on Tanner, and Pringle back for 2 more free throws. Makes the first. Cruz back in for the Indians to replace Yates. Well, that's just unlike Ryan Yates. You want to talk about maybe the most impressive assist-to-turnover ratio in the state of Iowa. 46-8 coming into this game. Second one was missed. And Foster gets his 8th board. Just over a minute left to play. Oskaloosa well on their way to their 13th win, 50-32. They have the lead. And then a bad pass from Cruz. Well, look at Tucker.
Wow.
Save it.
Great play by Tucker.
And he'll come back and get it out at the center circle. Tucker probes, goes baseline, kicks it out. Henry out on the right wing. The Indians have no real issue. Just dribbling the ball as long as they want.
What a fitting way for this game to end. Yeah. Well, it's a W on the road.
DeCock gets it to Henry. He'll dribble. Lefty stop. Oh, Henry with the lefty stop. Jungling for 3. Misses. Henry the rebound, and that should do it. So you get the exclamation point at the end of a game that was otherwise frustrating to watch offensively. As the last 5 seconds dribble off the clock. 52-32. Oski, the win.
Oskaloosa now with 5 in a row over Pella Christian.
And allowed just 32 points in doing so.
Yep.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the postgame show for you after this here on the No Coast Network.
If you are looking for brand names close to home, then look no further than Penn Central Mall in Oskaloosa. Penn Central Mall has a wide variety of stores for people of all ages. Find the perfect pair of silver or Vigas jeans at Maurice's. Get a pair of Oakley sunglasses from the smiling staff at Eye Care Partners. Cozy up with Ashley Furniture from Gilworth Furniture. And find that dazzling diamond from Gardner Collier Jewelry. When you're done, grab a bite to eat at Mir and Cheeto or the Pizza Ranch. It's all at Penn Central Mall in Oskaloosa. Shop, walk, and enjoy Penn Central Mall.
At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we're proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good on and off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab, with a new facility in Oskaloosa, complete with an open gym area in addition to several private treatment rooms. If pain is bugging you, come see the experts at Kinetic Edge for a free injury screen. Find out more, including why the Oskaloosa Indians trust Kinetic Edge, at kineticedgept.com.
Main Street Oskaloosa is dedicated to giving our community the downtown they want and deserve. We bring vibrant community events like Art on the Square, Christmas in July, and the Lighted Christmas Parade to downtown Oskaloosa. We believe in the unique value of our district and work to support business here. Our city's history is important and it drives our efforts in the revitalization and preservation of downtown. In 2017, we received the Signature Project Award for our inspiring and innovative placemaking efforts. Our goal is a downtown Oskaloosa can be proud of. For more information, contact Emily Brown at 641-672-2591.
Are your kitchen cabinets dated and dingy? Before you go through the mess and expense of installing new cabinets, consider letting Lake Painting of New Sharon give your existing cabinets a facelift. Our process and products provide a factory finish at a fraction of the price. Hi, I'm Alan Lake, and we would love to help you achieve the look of a new kitchen without the headache of renovation. Call us today at 641-637-8015 for a free estimate. That's 641-637-8015.
Swim Sports is once again open in Oskaloosa. This is Doug DeCock, the new owner of Swims. Along with Doug Swim, we are happy to be open again. Swims has a wide variety of trophies, plaques, and engraving available to Oskaloosa and the surrounding areas. We have an assortment of uniforms, socks, and belts, along with other sporting goods at the store. Swim Sports also provides a full screen printing facility for your screen printing needs. Come check out the new store at 118 A Avenue East in Oskaloosa. The two Dougs would love to see you at Swim Sports.
We love to help people with their smiles. Petrito Orthodontics of Ottumwa and Oskaloosa is all about creating beautiful smiles and increased self-esteem that lasts a lifetime. We specialize in creating individualized smiles by committing to make each visit a memorable experience. Our office is equipped with state-of-the-art technology to ensure optimum results. For help with your smile, call Petrito Orthodontics.
Final score, Oskaloosa boys basketball collects the 52-32 win, 13-1 now on the season, and 8-0 in the Little Hawkeye Conference. A 5-game winning streak now over the Eagles of Pella Christian and Coach Larry Hessing. Emery Songer, Doug DeCock, and it's just about 2 minutes past the top of the 9 o'clock hour, so we appreciate you joining us here on 99.5 FM and AM 740 KMZN and RadioKMZN.com. Just like to let everyone know, if you were looking for the video of this broadcast, be sure to check out MCG Channel 7 on Monday and Wednesday next week, as they will have full replays for tonight's game on those. Due to internet here at Pella Christian High School, we were unable to get a real clear signal throughout the broadcast. So our apologies for that, and hopefully you'll be able to enjoy that in full, not only on MCG Channel 7 next Monday and Wednesday, but also on our website, RadioKMZN.com, anytime after tomorrow. So, Doug, after this one, it was really frustrating to watch, but the Indians were able to finish pretty strong with their best quarter of the game, a 17-5 fourth quarter to win by 20, 52-32, and that was not too shortly before the start of that fourth quarter that PC went on a little run, made it a 6-point game all of a sudden, and made Oskaloosa have to answer the bell. And although it wasn't pretty, they were able to do just that.
Yeah, they did. They answered it. It just seemed like, Pella Christian pulled within 10, got it down there, and then Oskaloosa decided, you know what, let's put this thing away, and they kicked it into gear a little bit. They did start to play a little bit better towards the back half of the fourth quarter. This was not a pretty game, and there is some concern. I have some concern about the way we play on the road. We need to be a little more consistent, have a little bit of a killer attitude, and teams like this you need to put away big time early in the third quarter.
Oskaloosa will now play Grinnell. We know what that means on the girls' side. That means the best team in the conference going to be taking on the Oskaloosa Indians on the road. And then here, the boys team, Grinnell seems like maybe the runt of the litter in the Little Hawkeye this year, but you can't take anything for granted going on the road.
No, you can't. We saw it tonight. I mean, this game got kind of close there, and the fans got into it. The Pella Christian players were into it, but to the Indians' credit, they rebounded. They picked up their 13th win on the season against one loss, and they won by 20. Last time they played them, they won by 18. So
there you go.
They did all right.
We'll see how they do on Tuesday. That is the next broadcast. We will not have video for that one due to restrictions at Grinnell High School, so we will instead be giving you radio-only broadcasts from that. Other than that, though, Doug, what are some of your final thoughts here for this one?
Well, I thought a couple guys that had pretty decent games. Cole Henry bounced back from a tough game at Dubuque Wahlert. Had a nice game tonight. He shot the ball well from the free throw line. Tanner had 9 rebounds, I think 7 points. He did have 3 turnovers, which is a little bit uncharacteristic for him. He only had 7 on the whole year coming into tonight. So everybody was a little bit off tonight, but that's all right. You're going to have those.
We'll see what happens. By the way, your final statistics, only one player in double figures for Oski, and it was Cole Henry with 19 points. He also had 7 rebounds. It was Jared Cruz and Xavier Foster with identical 8.8 rebound nights. They both had 1 assist as well. Foster had 3 blocks. Tanner, as mentioned, 7 points along with 9 rebounds, 7 points for Ryan Yates along with 2 boards and 3 assists. And Spencer Tucker had 2 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist as well. That'll do it for our entire crew. We appreciate you for joining us. Be sure to check out our website, radiokmzn.com, for more. For my partner, Doug DeCock, and our entire crew, including our director, Titus Letstring, this is Emery Songer signing off. Oskaloosa splits. The girls fall to Pella Christian 66-26. The boys win 52-32. And you heard it and watched it right here on the No Coast Network.
This has been Oskaloosa Indians basketball action on the No Coast Network. Brought to you by Mahaska, Bank Iowa, Clow Valve Company, Kelly Style Insurance, Oskaloosa Area Chamber, Petrito Orthodontics, Hawkeye Real Estate, Swim Sports, Awards and Screen Printing, Raymond James Financial Services, William Penn University, Fairway, Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, Roxburt's Decorating Center, Pella Printing, Penn Central Mall, Oskaloosa Vision Center, Robert Auld Investments, and Mahaska Drug. This has been a presentation of the No Coast Network.